Trade talks have been going on between the European Union and the U.S. for weeks. But according to President Donald Trump, they aren't moving fast enough.
We have a big deficit with them. It's time that we play the game the way I know how to play the game.
So Trump is threatening to jack up tariffs on goods coming into the U.S. from the EU to 50% on June 1st. The EU is by far America's biggest trading partner, America getting over $600 billion worth of goods a year from the EU, including autos, aircraft, machinery, and pharmaceuticals. Trump is also saying, though, he won't make a deal with the EU, suggesting that the 50% tariffs are non-negotiable, but saying he might delay the tariffs if he sees progress in negotiations. And that's a running theme for so many of these tariffs that Trump started imposing last month. He keeps backing down. His supporters say it keeps his trading adversaries guessing. His critics say it makes his threats empty.
And I think that this is, how President Trump thinks negotiations happen. You threaten the other side. You say you're willing to go to this threat point, which obviously would hurt the U.S., to show that you're serious about getting things.
The EU responded that trade talks should be conducted with respect, not threats. Economists worry that if the EU imposes retaliatory tariffs on incoming American goods, it would rattle markets, slow economic growth, and raise costs for consumers. Trump also unleashed a new tariff threat on smartphone makers, saying the phones they make outside the U.S. would be subject to a 25% tariff once they're sold back in America. Apple CEO Tim Cook says it would be too expensive to move the skilled Indian workers, for example, who design iPhones, over to the U.S. Trump disagrees.
A lot of it's so computerized now. These plants are amazing if you look at them, but they can do that.
But economists have said there isn't a single nation on Earth right now that has the ability to manufacture iPhones entirely on its own. Andy Roesgen, TRT World.